Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's JD, and welcome back to another story time. Yes, we are back for stories and times. Hey, so today I wanted to do a quick little funny video about, I guess we did the first time where I accidentally did drugs by doing an edible weed thingy, but now we're gonna talk about the first time I got wasted, shit-faced, drunk, couldn't function. It was bad. I might even do like a roundabout my worst drunk times type of story. Okay, so let's start off with, there was this one time where my friend back in college, he was throwing a party, right? And the party was at his place, which was like not too far from where I stayed. I used to go to this college in I guess you would call it the Valley of California, and it was called CSUN. So at that school, right, you know, they were pretty much known for the academics, and it was fun, but they had some pretty decent parties. And this one time, my buddy, he was staying with his roommates and whatnot, and they were in like probably one of the nicer apartments in the neighborhood. You know, you can stay on campus or you can go get an apartment. He was staying in an apartment which was basically around the corner, and I was like, oh, okay. My boy was like, yo, come to the party, it's lit. And well, whatever lit used to be back in the day, it's dope, it's tight, it's off the chain. And I went to the party, and it was fun. I got there, hung out, you know, I saw some people I knew from like school and classes and whatever, from, you know, just around. And I was having a good old time. But here's the thing, it was kind of like, you know, make your own drink type of situation. Obviously it wasn't like an open bar or like a bar at all. It was like, you know, college party, you pour your own drink. So I had drank before at this time, not a lot, not too casually, but you know, I didn't know my tolerance. So it was one of those things where I poured way too much alcohol into my cup. I think, what did I have? I think I had vodka and Hawaiian punch. I don't know if any of you kids know what Hawaiian punch is, but it is a delicious like type of like fake Kool-Aid beverage kind of soda thing, kind of like Cactus Cooler. Maybe you guys aren't old for, you guys don't know Cactus Cooler. You guys are like 7. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That's a joke. But yeah, so I got Hawaiian punch, and I got what I think might have been a bottle of 1800 vodka. Or is that tequila? That's not tequila. No, that's tequila. My bad. I think I got like a bottle of Grey Goose or something. Okay, you know, Grey Goose got the girls feeling loose. All right, you guys don't know Missy Elliott. But but basically, I poured, like, mind you, we're in these like, you were drinking out of these red cups, and I poured ice into the cup. I poured enough vodka to go above the ice, and then I poured myself the Hawaiian punch. And you know, after that first drink, you know, I'm in there. It's a party, guys. We're hanging out. You know, it's like it was lit. It was fashizi, my knee. It was a good party. I was, you know, running into like homies that I knew from school, girls that I knew from school, and you know, I had my drink in my hand, and I finished. Well, I mean, I danced, you know, chopped it up with people, you know, spit some game, hung out, and then, you know, by like, I'm not even sure when, possibly like maybe, I mean, sometimes I down drinks way too fast, but this time I feel like I finished my drink within the hour, maybe 30 to 45 minutes. And, you know, I was feeling normal, hanging out. No, like maybe a small buzz, nothing crazy. So at that point, I was like, hey, time to pull up another one, pimp, you know. And, and like, it's not like anybody peer pressured me to drink or anything. But, you know, I went and got myself a second drink. And here's the thing. I realized that I poured too much alcohol when, like, I think I was around the second drink. And, like, I think the alcohol was getting closer to the brim to the point where I couldn't put any juice in. So that's not good. But yeah, then I poured my Hawaiian punch. Shout out to Hawaiian Punch sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. But it was really tasty and really delicious. And then I just remember walking around the party, hanging out, dancing, and I remember at some point after finishing that drink, I ended up in the bathroom. and I just like locked myself in the bathroom and started texting people. Definitely turn your phone off when you get drunk, people. You do not want to be texting anyone when you're drunk. It will end badly. You will ruin relationships. Lives will bridges will burn. Cities will burn. Cities will crumble. It'll be Game of Thrones basically on your phone. So so I was on my phone, and I remember I was just like drunk texting a lot of people, and eventually somebody was trying to get me out of the bathroom, and then I was in there, and I think I was okay, and I came out and partied a little more, but then eventually I think I got so like wasted, I ended up in the bathroom a second time, just sleeping in the bathroom, like laying down near the toilet, because I think I felt sick. You know, like after you have too many drinks and you know you're drunk and you might have to puke, you just go and say, oh shit, this sucks, because you know that's kind of like your drunk tired voice, like, ah, give me another drink, and then you're like, oh man, oh, I might throw up, oh god, I'm gonna go sit down next to the toilet. It's so weird when people get drunk and sit next to toilets, because you're literally putting your ass right next to where, excuse me, you're putting your face right next to where everyone's ass has been. Just a thought, food for thought. Yeah, food. Okay, so yeah, I think I hurled into the toilet a few times, and then by the time I was like ready to come out of the bathroom, I think the party was dying down, or it got shut down. And my buddy who was throwing the party and we were at his place, he like started feeding me like bread and shit. And I think he like took pictures of like me sleeping in the bathroom with my feet sticking out of the bathroom. That shit wasn't funny. And what else? I just remember all that happening. I remember them feeding me bread and water. I remember like being drunk and smiling, and I feel like I think it was just a whole lot of just drunk JD times, you know, just the best and the worst of times. I think he and my friend like tried to get me to take a bunch of stupid pictures. They didn't do anything weird or anything, or draw like dicks on my face or nothing. It was just like a bunch of like stupid, like, oh shit, he's drunk, let's take pictures. Oh, and that was it. It was a interesting experience. I woke up in the middle of the I think I woke up like super early the next morning at like 6 a.m. with a banging headache, and just sat back and looked around the room, knew it wasn't my place, and realized that I wanted to go home and lay in my own bed. So I think I got up, and mind you, I was still like even a little bit hungover to the point where I shouldn't probably not be driving, but I mean I was good enough because my place was literally around the corner. So then I got up, drove to my place, went to bed, showered, I think, did all that stuff, and got all the disgustingness off of me. But yeah, that was only one of my worst drunk moments. There are others. I think maybe we'll do a series of the worst times I've gotten drunk, because that could be a long series. Well, I'm trying to think of one right now off the top of my head. Okay, I'll give you one extra one. All right, one extra story. All right, this is a story. It's actually like a YouTuber type of thing. So there was one time where, and I'm not gonna say the names of the YouTubers because I don't want to. I mean, nothing bad happened with them. I just don't want to be embarrassed and then be like, oh yeah, I remember that party. Damn, JD, you were drunk. So me and Paul, you guys know Paul, he went with me to a Halloween party, right? And the Halloween party was fun. It was lit. We had fun all night. We were hanging out, partying, drinking, and my dumbass, I was pouring myself drinks, and I thought I was pouring vodka with some sort of like cherry drink, or like vodka cranberry, right? Okay, so you know that's like a simple drink, vodka cranberry, sure, a cranberry juice vodka. And I was like walking around having fun, partying, this and that. I think I got through like, because they were like little baby cups, but they were like enough to pack a punch. I think I poured like 7 little baby cups of what I thought was vodka cranberry, and next thing you know, I realized that it was Patron or any type of tequila, and they looked the same. I had no idea. I didn't really pay attention to the bottle, and halfway through the night I start slurring the shit out of my words. I'm sounding like a crazy person, and I remember calling people the wrong name. I remember hitting on girls who were like within feet of their boyfriends. I was a monster, guys. And then I think some of my friends noticed I was drunk, and Paul was with me, so you know, but he was like doing his own thing, hanging out and partying. But then eventually when the party was like almost over, before it even ended, I fell asleep on my friend's front lawn, like laid out like a damn hoe. And I don't know if anybody has pictures of me. That'd be so sick if I find those pictures. I don't think anybody took any, but I think I sat down outside, and then sitting down turned into laying down, and laying down turned into like a 15-minute nap. And then I think Paul said that somebody told him, "Hey man, your boy's outside, man. He's done, son. Go get him." And then Paul like came and got me, and he like helped me up. The party was like starting to crash down. I was still like, you know, slurring my words, saying hello and goodbye to everybody. And then, I think the police came. That's what it is. I think the police came to end the party, right? And I'm walking to my car with Paul, and I'm like, all right, let's get home. And mind you, I'm drunk. I'm attempting to drive, which is definitely not the right thing to do. Don't do that. I was too drunk to know what was happening, but I had the keys in my car, the key to my car in my pocket. Paul snatched them from me, thank God. And also, mind you, this party was like around the corner. Like this YouTuber friend who was in this place, he lived down the street from me in the same city. And Paul snatched the keys. Paul was obviously sober enough to drive and whatnot. I think he only had like 1 or 2 drinks, so his buzz was all gone, and he was drinking water for the rest of the night. And then he was like, all right, so how do you get to your house? And we went like down the street and whatnot. It was like a one-way street, and got there, maybe one turn into an alley to get to my place. And when we got to my place, this is the funniest part, and I wish Paul was here to tell it. I get out of the car because I have to open up the gate to park my car within this little parking area. And I was so drunk that I started walking towards the gate forward, right? And by the time I got halfway to it, my body was so drunk and the equilibrium within me was so messed up that I started taking backward steps. And I was like, why is the gate getting so far away? And Paul said he was watching me from the car like, yo, this dude is so drunk. But like I was going backwards in time, and like I remember that moment pretty well. I was like, yo, I seriously cannot reach the gate. It felt like, you know when you see those like cartoons and they animate like a guy getting to a door, but then the hallway gets super long? That's what happened to me. We finally got into the house, and then Paul got me a barf bucket, and then I eventually started barfing, and it was disgusting. And I sound like a demon when I barf. I guess I start like going like I sound like I go Super Saiyan when I barf. So it was an experience, people. It was very much an experience. But yeah, shout out to Paul for saving my life, because who knows, I would have been, if I was alone, I probably would have been, oh my god, in terrible shape. But yeah, guys, all right, that has been my story time about getting drunk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to share with your grandma and do all that cool stuff. And you know what? I posted a video on my main channel of me talking on one of my panels from VidCon today. Would really appreciate if you go check that out. Those are, you know, those of you who know that I have a main channel, like a comedy-based talk, rant, sketch challenge, impression challenge channel. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I uploaded that. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. It's like basically me talking about your personality on YouTube and like, you know, how to be genuine and crap. I think you guys would like that. So yeah, the link will be either on the screen or in the description below. Go check it out. And if you're new here, subscribe. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will catch you later. I apologize for the lack of videos. I know that you guys saw my video that said I'll be back soon. We will be up and running officially within this coming week, so just give me a second. I'm actually leaving LA from YouTube next up, which is some program I did. So there are going to be a bunch of funny like vlogs on my channel. I recorded some main channel stuff that's coming out soon, and I've also got some funny gaming stuff that's on the way. All right, so yeah, thank you so much. Catch you later, and have a great day. Peace.